video, smash that like button, man. Turn that gray button blue, especially if you know. If you don't, that's cool. We got the last season of Madden 20. We went 16-0. They went 10-6. The fucking Bears in the Super Bowl. In the Super Bowl with us. Let's see how this will go. Damn, I don't know who's gonna stop us. I don't know who they got. Definitely don't got Khalil Mack. Oh, they do got him. 88 tackles. Eddie Jackson.
Hello, everybody. I'm Jonathan Coachman, and this is
what we
Super
all
Bowl
been waiting
Sunday
for.
On EA Sports. Coming up next,
San Antonio
we got
Express
what should be a good one between the Chicago Bears and the San Antonio Express.
This is gonna be
now just moments
Bowl,
away.
I'm telling
It is
you.
finally time to crown a champion.
We on
As
all
I'll hand it
man.
over to the two men who will call the action: Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, much appreciated, Coach.
Ready, man.
As we welcome
my game
all of you
piece.
to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy.
This is my
as it'll be
game
the
piece.
AFC champions taking on the NFC champions, the Chicago Bears.
Last time Cam was on the
Again,
stage, he
everyone,
folded.
Brandon Gaudin, along with the man who
Back
has
with
had
the
to stick with me
Panthers.
all season long, Charles
think it was
Davis.
like
And Charles,
2015 or
the
2016.
anticipation, the
15
hype,
though.
the media coverage, all in the rear view mirror now. We can
Trubisky gonna
finally
beat
get
us?
down to playing some football.
Yeah, don't worry about that, partner. I'll ride or die with you anytime. You know that.
Listen,
but here's
man,
the best
they
thing
can
about
go
this.
anyway.
Everyone talks about trying to keep things normal.
Make it to the
as they
Super
approach
Bowl.
the Super Bowl.
We want to
There
win.
is no such thing as
If
normal.
we lose,
the
we still
pageantry,
were
the
undefeated
hype,
all
all
the
of
Super
that is
Bowl.
more intense than anyone could ever imagine.
I'm ready,
What
though.
you're trying to do is embrace it in one way and make sure it doesn't totally knock you off your game. That's why the night before the big one, teams often switch hotels, try and give those guys that last chance to breathe a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Let's go. I ain't worried about none of that. Oh, I should have kicked the ball first. Like this is gonna hunt
After
me,
all the
man.
hype,
Let's
it's
go,
finally
bro.
time for football as we're underway in Super Bowl 56. This will be
Super Bowl
taken in at the
56.
1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by the NFL's most valuable player from 2000.
Number of great quarterbacks in the NFL, but I have to believe that the prototype in terms of look has to be Cam Newton. That stature and frame, almost breathtaking when you see him in person. And now he's starting to put it all together with consistency in his game, throwing, running.
They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. Shifts by him.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You don't want me.
And I think
You don't
he's
want
gonna
me.
go. They're not
You
gonna
don't want
get
me.
him.
You don't want me.
And
First play the
all
fucking
way
game, man.
in
Get
for
with
the
me.
Touchdown. With a
Get with
first
me.
touchdown of this Super Bowl and
Get
a
with
long
me.
one at that, as his guys are able to
Get
strike
with me.
first here in this opening quarter.
I don't need my starting.
So a
man.
long play for our
Look at
first
that.
points in the Super Bowl.
No doubt about it, and what we see here is something that we saw
go, man.
all year long from
Hold up. Thought a hitting nigga said something. Oh, okay. Alright. All matter.
them. The ability to strike from anywhere on the field. How about the way they got it started in this one?
7 from work.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Makes the score Express 7, Bears 0.
Here's Martin now
I got the
following
Chicago
the score as he'll send this one away.
He just better have like a GOAT receiver, a running back that's going to take them far, because I feel highly disrespected. This is what the NFC brings to us.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. As we get a peek at the former number 2 overall pick, Mitchell Trubisky.
And the tendency for most of these guys is to want to match things right away, because they have a lot of confidence in their talent too. They just saw a big strike against their team, and you know they're thinking to themselves, I can get this back right now on one play. Well, if it's there, you take it, but otherwise, just go ahead and calm your team down. Run the offense, get things going,
Come on, get in there.
and see how things settle in.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but...
Oh, boy, who y'all got?
And now a look
Nobody
at
looked
the
familiar
offense
on that
for
line.
Chicago.
We often overuse the term
Tariq
heart and soul when we talk about a player being just that for his team, but not in the case of Kyle Long in Chicago. He's shown his ability to be a Pro Bowl guard, a Pro Bowl tackle, but it's his passion for the game, his passion for his teammates that sets the tone for the entire team.
On 3rd down, Trubisky.
Somebody hit him?
Looking deep for Gabriel.
Get out of here.
Complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big gain of 38 there on 3rd down. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. First down, a run with Cohen.
Come here. I'm gonna break that little nigga
5
leg.
yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And let's look defensively at the starters.
Jadeveon Clowney was the #1 pick in the NFL draft, and it was with good reason. An absolute athletic freak. Now he's trying to add consistency.
The goats.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Trubisky will throw. He's got Burton here. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
I like this. This is going to be another good game.
Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a 1st down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size...
Yo, let's go.
One that's intercepted.
Let's go.
Picked off at the 17. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
JC for his first pick 6 of the season.
We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here you already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped.
Don't tell me it's going to be a blowout.
I got 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
It's only the first quarter.
Down the middle. And that'll make
niggas ain't going all like that, alright?
That'll be taken
Take that knee, that's smart. 3 minutes of this video under, bro. After that, I'm probably going to take a little break.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end.
My team is too good, bro.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
The
last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. From the shotgun is Trubisky.
Ooh, yes, go.
Nowhere to
That's
escape,
my
and he
dog.
goes down. Joey Bosa coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th.
That is my
Someone's been up to the
dog.
task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores,
Oh
Brandon,
my
and
God,
guess
this is
what?
bad. How did
Just
the
gonna pin their
Chicago
ears back now
Bears
and get upfield and get after the quarterback?
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead.
Oh my God.
An
4
excellent
minutes,
return that time,
96%.
26
We
yards.
need us to
And out will
upload.
come the offense as they take over.
Going up on a Tuesday.
The offense now at the line, ready for
That
their
sounds like
next
a
drive.
13-minute.
And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense,
Ah, you
what
gotta
was their
block,
mentality? How do they
77.
rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because
I'm
they
gonna miss
weren't ready to go on the last one.
for simple fact
Give
he
all
could
the
do
credit
this.
to the offensive guys for getting it done, but the
Simple
route
fact that he
run
could
at
just do
length,
that, like
that's
it's
just not
nothing.
being prepared. So now, are they determined?
Straight
are they ready to read their
separation.
keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of the Super Bowl, and he picks up the first down. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey.
Ooh, good run,
And
boy.
inside the
Way to
20
hold that
before
pitch
he's brought
game.
down. Another good gain. That's
Save
now
one in the middle of
35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Come on.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Oh, we playing smart this year.
On 1st down, right back to Lindsey. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Newton. It's complete to Hopkins. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
This one right here.
The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. It's complete to Fuller. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the 1st down. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
How the Bears made
That's fielded in the end zone.
The defense
and no
is pretty
run
good,
back
but
here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're
You
down.
don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively. Nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you
Now
just
you
called
can
it.
go.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think
did.
you did. But let's face it. You mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that they've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
10
Meanwhile, here's
seconds?
a
6
second
seconds?
down
3
throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Now Trubisky to throw. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
On first down,
That's a good way to wrap
and the
up.
second wave of
Good way to put
tacklers
your
is going to get him
shoulder
as
on.
they stop him behind the line.
That would have been
A
bad.
loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Watch the screen. Pass. Watch 15. Watch it.
They'll run on second down with Cohen.
there.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 13. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance. They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. So here is the home side to take over on offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Throwing on second down. Newton.
Oh, he would have put him down. I would have been.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Here we go.
Newton on first down.
Good.
He's got Fuller. Past the 20.
Ooh, good shit, Fuller.
And they're going to be set up down
That's that
around
Philly
the
ball.
15-yard line.
That Philly ball.
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Yeah, I'm not probably going to
Newton will
like
bring
this
him up
again.
first and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the... And it's caught. Touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins there to make the grab. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
Ooh.
That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done.
Ooh.
Pinheiro now to
This
add
shit
the
like
extra
I'm playing
point.
on rookie.
And the lead is now 24. So the drive there, 5 plays, 80 yards. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Tariq Cohen and the rest of the offense heading back out there. They haven't been able to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things. Throwing the ball a little bit, maybe featuring other people touching it for a while, and then you've got a chance to come back to him. When things have changed a little bit, they have to make an adjustment.
Now, still time for him here as we sit in the second quarter.
Damn.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Throwing here, Trubisky.
Damn,
now Trubisky lost the football. And this is picked up by the defense. And they're going to get the football just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
Parker a sack before his fumble recovery with the same player on a single play. Ew.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it?
Because
so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Khalil Mack coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And they'll get him down right around the 16. They get just a yard back there, and now they'll be looking at a tough 3rd and 15.
Ooh,
and it's going to be incomplete. 12
I'm
seconds
reckless.
left. Getting ahead in there and knocking it away, Eddie Jackson. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half.
And they getting
from
mad.
the right hash, this from 33. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And the lead increases even further. It's 27-0 now. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
This was the easiest field I ever
a
put in my
lost
life.
opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
Now it's Martin to do the honors after the made field goal. That's fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The Cowboys.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will it be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So these two teams will head to the locker room as we hit halftime in Super Bowl 56. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. Thus far, this Super Bowl has looked less like a contest and more like a coronation. And to call the second half, let's get it right back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
They fucking me up out there. Y'all got my back or no?
These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in the Super Bowl. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one covers 24 yards.
They're going to get at least a touchdown and a field goal.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result of
the ball popped in the air and intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days. Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. A game there of 30 big ones.
You see DeAndre like
just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
My line corny, honestly.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. A shotgun snap for Newton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
20. He's checking. Crash.
That shit's a dog.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Newton going deep for Hopkins. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Desmond King making the tackle. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Cohen. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. They'll run on first down. It's Cohen. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Trubisky gives to Cohen.
He was doing pretty good.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
I swear
he's got Miller.
He dropped it?
His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I will hear about that from him soon.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. A bad false start penalty there. Now 2nd and 6.
Let's go, D.
Quick pass out to Miller.
Let's go. Good fucking D, boy. Yeah, my niggas can't hold down, son.
1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position. Well, Brandon Pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bithema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get
Get out of
points.
here.
And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Trubisky can't wait for this nightmare.
It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Here's Trubisky to throw. Robinson's got it. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down. Trubisky now. A perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Now Trubisky.
Thank you.
That's complete to Robinson.
Why did you
all the
do
way
me
to the
like that?
2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. What a play
You
that
better be a
turns out
dot
to be.
machine.
36 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
I'm coming after you.
They'll run for it with Tariq Cohen, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen taking it in. And the Bears cut into that lead. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And it looks like this one won't work out. Hands team able to secure the football. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
Sorry,
you
Bears.
can at all.
I
And
made
if
it this
nothing
far.
else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice,
smile
right?
is-
That you've worked
I was
on
gonna get a fight
into
like
a
the
game
Ravens.
situation, and now you can go back and
Ravens
dissect
get a
it.
real
So if
fight.
you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a
would've
better
won
way
that
to do
game,
it. But
automatically
yeah,
going
this
to
game's
two.
pretty much done for them.
You see something, Will Fuller?
Now Newton on first down. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone.
Ooh,
and nearly picked it
fucked me up.
off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again. Newton. And he comes back with one complete. 16 yards, a first down.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
When you have someone throwing it that well,
Shit, too
that
easy,
confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this
Look at that
point. You just go
way.
ahead and play.
And now a throw on first down there, but
Damn,
it's
this play,
incomplete.
bro.
They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense
Choppy
because you know they're going to
feet,
stack the line of
choppy
scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football.
Choppy feet.
On third down, this is Jackson. And he
We'll
won't
take
be
the third.
close to a first down
We'll
as he
take the
runs
third.
into a wall
We're not done.
right around the
Done.
line of
Not
scrimmage.
done.
Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and
Playing against
1.
these niggas.
But we just saw a
Corn.
great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers
I
at
don't know
reading
what
the
to
play
say.
and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even
This
further
shit
here in
is
the
too
4th.
easy.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Out of the gun, Trubisky. This one into the hands of Burton. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
No, when they shut out
That
my
was a
star
simple
running
throw and
back.
catch, but even with that completion,
Oh,
0
no.
yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. So the Bears with a football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
The catch made by Miller. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Now it's Trubisky.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Play action. Now Trubisky. Now a desperation throw. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
This game, man.
All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we made one more play, could have had our shutout.
All right.
Throwing here, Newton. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Fuller. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now Newton. He's going to rifle one deep into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Especially if you're new. Like this video. Until next year, Madden 21. This is officially my last season.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And actually got
down big here late. I don't know, you just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Now,
one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. So celebration down on the field for a good, hard-fought victory here. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the one touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
Oh my God, he squared us, man. We was on shit. My team was acting crazy, man. I'm gonna miss you, fellas.
And they end this year just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi Trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.
Philip Lindsay, Cam, DeAndre Hopkins. Who else? A middle linebacker. We some goats out there, man. Honestly, didn't think it would be this easy. Wow. Barely even played for real. Barely even slung the rock. I was getting picked. I probably had less for reps. 10 for 97, 12 for 30. Jesus Christ. I ain't barely had to do anything. This shit was too easy. Defense played a big part in the reason why we won the Super Bowl. Thank you guys for watching. appreciate each and every one of y'all that ever come to my videos and hit like at least once or twice on a video that you may like or you may not like. You know, shit happens. So let's read the newspaper and get out of here.
Yo, you know who made that song? Watermelon Sugar High?
No.
The nigga from One Direction. Harry Styles.
Coach, wow. I'm not sure how you pulled it off, but you just steamrolled your way to a second 16-0 in history. I know you got to be thinking about 19-0. Can't wait to see if you keep it up in the playoffs. I'm talking about playoffs. I'm retiring, girl. Baker Mayfield, wow. And Heat, wow. How did they let them get that far? I don't get it. Overmatch, period. Defense for that major on a 37, 30, 27, 30. Yeah, that was a hell of a season. Tyreek Cohen, I don't know why I couldn't use him. Coleman. Great team, man. Imagine if we would have had Aaron Donald right here. Man, this is where I ended up. Had a very great season. Knew I could win the Super Bowl, making this trade, leaving the Texans. Now look, man, Super Bowl champions, retire on a good note.
Juice WRLD got a song the weekend dropping tonight.